Sorry, Carolyn. During the sanitizing of the tables, we lost you. But you're back. So just watch all the people. Say hi to Carolyn. Hi, Cole.
I was Air Force. Union. That's right. We don't have any Coast Guards in our club that I know.
Is that street if you want happy hour? We have happy hour. Oh, there you go. 30 minutes before the meeting starts. And I think the little guy is here. So everybody's on their own. Okay. Whatever you like. Whatever you want to pay for. Whatever you want for, you can afford. Exactly.
It was nice to prepare this room for you, wasn't it?
I don't know what they had.
We leave it a lot worse than
Oh my goodness.
Well, the only thing I can figure is that the gal that we usually work with, who I've worked with for years.
What part of the room should we do the ceremony? This end or there?
Want me to move the podium up here?
Yeah, where's the podium? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
here.
it's going to be up front. You're in the right place.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be up here with the white background.
Super. I'll sit right here then and I can watch.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
Okay, where do you live?
I'm sorry?
Where do you live?
Bristol.
Oh, okay.
I retired here in Tulsa in 2005. Of course, I said I was up Bristol.
Oh, okay. I have a daughter who is a horse shower, Appaloosa.
Yeah.
Yeah. An adult now, but
Yeah.
did a lot of horse stuff.
Yeah, my wife, dressage years.
Yeah, sure.
My parents both English and Western dressage. I'm an Indian, but I'm also a cowboy, so I make more of myself. I'm a Western rider, and she sat over there in my room and recited that's her information. And she now they're doing virtual horseshoe.
Really?
Yeah, they have patterns on the side,
Yeah.
all these different levels. And I filmed it, and then the last, she did one 35 entrants, and the judge was in Maryland somewhere, and my wife took the grand champion first place. And she did
Wow.
4 more after that, first place, with a new horse she has, so she just took it. So she doesn't travel with me a lot when I'm visiting. I have to visit all of our 80 clubs, you know.
Yeah.
If I have to stay and spend the night, she stays home. She has a dog and stuff. So,
Yeah, we are entertaining a puppy for a couple more weeks, and so we know what you mean.
yeah.
The whole new commitment.
It is.
Got more money invested in massage than that.
Yeah, his daughter.
Yeah, there you go.
Is she still around?
No. She gets some knees, shoulders.
Well, Frankie, my
I
daughter,
did
she had,
not.
my wife was 66.
How old is it shared?
Got her not too long ago.
9 years old.
Somebody that couldn't take care of her.
Oh, that's sad.
It looked like a joke. She had a horse years
She's
ago.
very cute. Very, very
Fall
cute.
over and landed in her chest, and her ribs were just.
Still skittish.
It's amazing she's still alive.
Is she?
She broke her neck.
Yeah, it's-
20 days before we got married.
She
C2 and C7, the same injuries.
won't let me
Remember Christopher Reed?
reach down here.
Luckily, she didn't have
But
a
that's
chill.
sitting on the couch.
She's okay.
Perfectly fine.
She was so
Yeah.
sorry.
That's pretty normal.
So she did that. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how bad, how long you're going to hurt the horses.
There you go.
If you love them, it's just.
You know how to communicate.
Well, I do. I don't know how to horse this. I do is a really good ball. Comanche's with those horses.
Yes.
She, one of her horses that she watched helped be birthed 28 years ago. She had to have her put down. She was pretty much.
I don't know if I can show you without.
I can show you.
You got it.
Why do you ask the whole thing?
Terminal
Do you do it from your phone?
disease is no cure for
Are
it.
you doing it from your phone or your computer?
card, that's her, that's me.
Oh, okay, very good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna Sal, you wanna, you gonna,
I have, I have to take notes, so I'm probably better not. And I may have to read.
yeah, that's true, yep.
But you should have one, and I would be delighted. She,
Hi, how are you?
Setting up the virtual background. They've got some.
I am. I'm Megan Corn. Nice to meet you.
Oh, she is.
I am, yeah.
So you're gonna have,
Click on that.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
really-
It's your lucky dog. I only stay for like the first part of
Bixby.
Oh, okay.
Even if they want to tear it, the head coach of the Tulsa football team spoke this one. And I found it $20, because I didn't get the football coach who was Brooklyn Spike Sanders. No, they're not buying anything. They wouldn't get you.
Hi, how are you?
So can we have a happy hour?
Oh, I know.
So if you would like to drink, you can buy one at the bar, or get some water, whatever you want to do. And then we're just right down in here.
no, but yeah,
Looks nice meeting
he
you.
and me.
Hi, hello.
Good to see you in real life.
How are you? I haven't seen you in years. It's been so long.
Oh, I know.
Tuesday Marbury, let me in the meeting. Right.
Oh. Yeah, Zoom has changed. Well, I don't see anything where I have to let you in.
Sure, and please, well, whatever you want to use.
Is it the same link to the board meeting?
No. Let me see. Let me send you the link real quick.
It's kind of a good feel for me. It's hard to get the students to think about it, but it's so necessary.
And then, so you both just moved here, right? Okay. So did you guys move for your job or your job for hubby? Okay. You're in the country. I saw something today about this.
Okay, I'm sending it, Cole, I'm sending it to your Cole Rotary, your Cole Rotary email.
Oh, the CA one?
Yeah. Okay, did I lose Carolyn again? I hope not. There we go. There we go. I'm here. Okay. We're all just talking all at once, so. Good. Looks like Tony's there.
Welcome to Rotary, Sunrise Rotary, it's a country.
Hey, Connie. Hey, how are you? Good, how are you doing?
I used to use it, I got to see it.
Sure.
I go there, I think I'm gonna go in.
Didn't know you sit down.
No, I'm over there.
Oh, well, I
Take
was
the
one.
class.
That way you can chair for this.
Oh, no, right there.
No, yeah.
That way you can chair for this.
There you go.
This little thing right here. For it takes the little tiny arrow. The little tiny arrow. Virtual background.
Well,
And then.
it has gone down in
They
Tulsa.
can't count for them all.
No, I can tell.
Oh, wow. Like, if you want to go, she was a good time to say that. Yeah, right.
I think we met.
Wow. I don't even know what's on this. This was for Shell's for mine, so we'll make a see. Let me go see what we got.
That's one who.
Yeah, I put the four-way test behind us. Oh.
Well, that's the way it's done.
My
Imagine something about this. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Because she's so
Very
close.
different from the
It's hard.
Yeah.
But I had to have,
I heard somebody say.
I had my friend show me how to do it. Cause he always said, I'm like, my house, and my house is always messy.
So.
So I get tired of picking it up in my area or maybe these.
I think so. This is like the same
Let's do the house. You just put it in your. Mine currently is moving.
Yeah, I could do a video too. If you go to the Zoom, it's gonna go to,
But does it, does the vaccine
go
have,
on to Zoom.
if you had the flu shot, you test positive.
I mean, they have, it's really good. They have a really good,
Because
they're
the test is specific.
I've been looking at a bunch of ones. I don't know.
There's no
So,
first reaction.
I've had pretty good luck with this so far.
The test, the test.
You can search,
This
like,
virus is mutating all the time. It's picked up all the
Yeah.
permutations.
You have to do this, some of them are viruses. Some of them are. But the one we talk about.
Now you need to hurt it.
I had one. And I had another one.
Yes,
No.
yes,
Way.
honestly, they're more important. No, so, you know, but like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's been 6 weeks.
I wasn't sure about.
That's true. That's true.
You got it. You know,
So,
And then, I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna have to scoot at 6:30 for this senior meeting, so.
I don't know.
Okay, perfect, and we have, this is behind me, because we have my kids, I have to get my kiddo to sleep on Thursday morning by 7:45. So I will start the meeting, and if you can do the questions, that would be, so we have to, I've been to these restaurants. Okay,
You do that.
great.
like, and I was like, well, I need this one, so I'm gonna have to leave this one.
I know, but you don't have.
And so like, you had to know what version you want to watch. That's not.
Did you print out a financial report?
I did not.
Okay, now you have one.
Thank you.
I know Rochelle and all of them that work on it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine it was that much.
What do you-
Some of it was pretty cool. And other than that,
First
their
one when
actual
you said,
website was bad.
Said all those.
We just did everything on Zoom.
Let me know if you need anything.
At the summit, it,
I
it
figured you were
had
just laying in the
a
floor.
little bit of everything.
So many emails on
I
stuff.
don't know, just really cool, 'cause they had a house membership.
I promise
You
you.
go sit, and then you can select which one you get, and then you can chat with somebody.
But not more, you know.
And so, I mean, it was pretty cool, where they did it. Hands down, it was really cool. But the back and forth.
Both kids have
And not knowing, and your
quarantine
overlapping.
through this
It made
coming
it
week.
hard, 'cause I
Or
wanted
this
to
week.
do this.
They got spring break or fall break. This
Because I'm
weekend.
thinking, I'm like, okay, this is
So
the
they
person, you
can't
get
go
up,
back to
you
school
go
until
down,
next
you know,
month.
somebody speaking on stage.
Even though they
To
tested
go to your
negative.
meeting.
Even though he tested negative.
And I don't
What's the
know.
point of
I
that?
guess that's what he was talking about.
School rule.
Yeah, and
You know,
he-
they go back and forth.
Tested negative.
And like on your phone,
That's
that's,
fair,
so
yeah.
I was doing it on my phone on Saturday all day, we had some all day.
So.
So I
What do you
literally
do?
on Zoom,
Right.
and
That means you don't have
on
any.
your phone. So I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
box,
that has
there's
to.
no question.
And then I'll go to work.
Look,
And
no.
then I'm on a phone call with Larry. So I mean, it was just a whole
No.
mess. Oh, and I'm so sorry that I did not respond to that email. So I was never, ever tried to do that from home and on my phone.
Yeah.
I will look at all this.
I'm not doing any better.
Because, I mean, even,
Let them know if they're sorry.
it was like.
18.
Yeah, the
Like,
state football.
I had the conversation.
He's in his senior year at Broken Arrow.
I just wanted.
And,
Fortunately, when you're 18, you stay on center care.
It was like a good idea. I felt like I had to do it.
Maybe they will get tested.
I take it all, like, I ran a church meeting. We went to lunch and it overlapped. We went there when the lunch started. So I did 30 minutes late to my breakout session. I did like a shower. Lunch break.
So he's I want to ask you how your house down there in Mississippi came through the storms. We have been extraordinarily.
And so like, I'm surprised.
Near
And then
miss.
I realized.
Everything that's in Louisiana is far west.
Like, I had to start it all.
You know, that's what they call the dirty side of the storm. Yeah. But it's kind of clockwise, push all water off. I lived in Louisiana for a time. Okay, so they're so far west that the toe of the boot sticks out far enough that it actually in the barrier lines protect where we are. The first one, Colombo, whatever, that it was so long ago in Florida. No. Oh, the scenic. Okay. And we were worried about that actually. The eastbound lane, the highway, right before our house got in it. Was closed. Westbound lane is higher. So the eastbound lane got shut down a little bit. I mean, that's still.
Yeah, we're figuring out more to do.
8 feet from there. Yeah, and then we're 20 feet up from the slide. So, we haven't had, we were down there. September.
Yes.
So, that's the one that said.
Hi, Jim, how are you?
Right. So that one went east. You know, on the Queen side. Yeah. We didn't see it. We got.
Yeah, we've got to.
That one was supposed to go right on the line. It was tracking, I can't remember. Tracking, it took several months. I mean, it was good as this. Yeah. Yeah. Went a long way. There's no progress whatsoever. You and I could scroll down Lewis.
So like right now.
But that was part of it. Once it gets rid of it,
So I mean, it's a kind of split.
and it's not. That was part of it.
Everyone's highlighted.
We were down.
like the letter.
Next to.
I don't know, there's that road.
Yeah.
Don't be-
I didn't think so. On this last one, just kept.
There's this.
I was just showing her where the something that Mrs. Wallace was worried about.
50 years ago, we lived.
That next year, and I'm like, we can do this. We started about next year. Like, he needs to slow down.
Yeah.
I haven't started anything about this yet. I've been doing like every day.
Carolyn, I'm trying to adjust this so that you can see.
And so on.
We may play with this a little bit so you can see what's going on up here at the podium when we get ready to induct everybody. So I'm going to leave it like that for right now, because we'll start here in just a few minutes.
Just because of-
Okay. But then looking back, I said anything else. You were there?
Thank you for that. I mean, it's been, I've never spent more time watching it. It's been harrowing.
Saturday, you got new ideas.
About flowers.
And then slept.
You didn't get the memo about
If I don't hear back from you.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm gonna go grab water. Sorry.
What's up, Doc? Into you?
Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
Hello.
Hi.
And that's the report for you.
I'll take it. I'll take one.
And I have some happy ones too, I'm sure.
Oh, yes.
One or two? Two. That seems to be the normal.
Because otherwise I would not want to send a check. I'll write it out.
Well, thanks for asking, Bill.
Another
Appreciate
video
it.
you have anyway. Anniversary.
Perfect.
Look, yes, I'll get two, tickets.
2 tickets?
Yes, sir.
You haven't got a 20? Or you can do 2 a week for 10 weeks?
Good.
Uh-huh.
I prefer to just do two.
Okay. All righty. Let me write it down.
I'll likely see you again, or
Hey there.
know how to
Beginning
get
to wonder if
home.
you're going to make it or not.
Oh, yeah, no, I.
Do you want to grab a glass of anything? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll start in just a few minutes. Awesome. Good to see you.
I wish I could do something like PayPal. It makes so much easier.
I know, I just wish they.
Venmo.
Venmo, I love Venmo.
But they don't charge, that's the whole thing, I looked into
They
it.
don't have to, you don't have to charge if you do.
No, they've changed PayPal. You do have to.
I still have.
Venmo,
Venmo.
you can't do it at all, because I asked, I called them, they said you need to go to PayPal, and PayPal said that they'll charge us for every transaction.
Venmo you can
See,
do without
that's not,
charging.
'cause with Venmo, I don't have PayPal. But I
I
have
think it's
Venmo.
because we have to set ourselves up as a non, like it's because it's not gonna be micro ag, it's gonna be Sunrise Rotary. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a business.
So for the business side of
that, I
that,
didn't even think about that being different.
and they just take, I mean, we can do it, they
There's
just
a lot
take
of
a
money.
percentage, I mean, a lot, yeah. So.
Those capitalists.
It's probably easier on Mike if we just give him money as opposed to trying to track another account. I don't know.
Right now, however I get money, I figured out a way to do all the tracking.
Well.
So. Now, it's a hassle, a little bit of a hassle, because you have to do
2 journal entries for each ticket. So, well, I've got that figured out, so it's pretty easy.
Okay, well, we are,
Do we,
Tim's not back yet.
do we know where Jessica?
Right behind you.
Glad to see you here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really.
As soon as Tim and David get back in, we'll start our meeting.
All right, I'm doing this early, like, but I'm really bad about seeing what's going on.
I trust you. You trust me?
I trust you. So this is for my 20th anniversary.
Oh,
And
Hey, hey.
Okay, and you get $2 for all the good years? Oh.
Very good.
I figured
You
out.
have to figure out how to use that in your shift.
And then I'll take it, I give it to you.
say again.
For 6 weeks, so 1 ticket.
One take a week for 6 weeks. Gotcha.
I'm good.
Memo, this is a casual meeting.
I don't have any problem with that.
All right.
Okay, this is a casual meeting. Now, keep in mind, guys, we've got Carolyn on the phone, and don't all talk at once, because she's not going to be able to hear anything anybody says if you do that. So I think this will work. Can you see Carolyn okay?
Yes.
So we'll go ahead, we're going to start with the induction before we even do our board meeting. So Megan, do you want to come up and read a little bio on Laura, and then I'll do one on Jesse, and then we'll start the process.
Barbara, you're recording?
Oh. Yes, thank you. I was going to stop it so it wouldn't get all this stuff on, but when I show it on Wednesday, I'll fast forward.
Okay.
All right,
So
and then, so
Well,
does
here's
Laura
your-
come up while I do this, or do I just?
do it first.
Okay,
Yeah. See yourself in the screen.
okay, I'll take it, okay. All right, so I'm introducing Dr. Laura Garrett to be introduced today into Sunrise Rotary. Laura has a doctorate of education in family studies and child development from Oklahoma State University with a graduate certificate in gerontology. She holds a master's of human relations from the University of Oklahoma and a bachelor in consumer affairs with a secondary major in gerontology from Kansas State University. She's a certified dementia practitioner, a certified Eden associate, and a certified family life educator. She serves as an assistant professor of psychology at Tulsa Community College. She has 2 children. Her daughter, Sarah, is an orchardist at an apple orchard in the Hudson Valley of New York. And her son, Rob, is a sophomore at the University of Southern California.
Okay, now I'll read Jesse's bio, and then we'll bring both of you up here, and we'll go through the induction ceremony. Jesse Poole is Development Director at KIPP, which is a Tulsa Public Charter School. He and his partner, Jessica, a Tulsa native, moved here from Albany, New York in the fall of 2019. They met while working on doctorate degrees in English. At Albany, Jesse taught literature and creative writing courses. In addition, he administered educational support programs as well as outreach programs for educationally underserved youth. As a graduate fellow with the New York State Writers Institute, he piloted student engagement programs. He also worked to cultivate relationships with university supporters, visiting authors, and community organizations. His passion for developing inclusive, innovative ways to nurture creativity and his ability to form connections across communities led him toward nonprofit development. Jesse developed a focus in elementary and secondary education, first as a youth program coordinator and later as grant writer for public school districts across New York State. Jesse split his youth between Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and a small town outside Madison. There he developed nuanced opinions about cheese curds, a love of the outdoors, and an open heart to multicultural spaces like River West in Milwaukee and State Street in Madison. In addition to Wisconsin, New York, and now Tulsa, Jesse has also lived in Shenyang, China, Salt Lake City, Utah, and Arnhem, the Netherlands. So we have some very educated people who are going to be inducted today. So both of you will come up here. Y'all will stand in front of the podium. Your masks on, so you thank you. Okay. Jesse and Laura, you're about to become the newest member of the Rotary Club of Tulsa Sunrise. The Rotarians who proposed you paid you a great compliment. That Rotarian saw in you those characteristics which would make a fine Rotarian. All the responsible committees, the board, and the members of Sunrise Rotary have approved you for membership. And now, 4 of our past presidents will formally induct you into Sunrise. So Tim Holder.
See, there we go. Hello, Carolyn. So Jesse and Laura, welcome to the Rotary Club of Tulsa Sunrise, where you will be called by your first name. I stand before you symbolically to lead you into a great new adventure in your vacation, in your community, and to your fellow man. You are joining about 50 Rotarians in Sunrise, about 900 in the Tulsa area, more than 4,000 in District 6110, and about 1.2 million who belong to more than almost 36,000 Rotary clubs in 220 countries around the world. All are business and professional people banded together by a common idea of service. When you and all new members enter Rotary, you represent your business or professional classification. Accordingly, within that classification, you will offer your time and talents and will represent Rotary's goals and standards to your family, friends, associates, to your community, as well as to the world. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
Jesse, Laura, welcome to the Rotary Club of Tulsa Sunrise. In 1905, Paul Harris, a young lawyer in Chicago, experiencing the loneliness of a big city, wanted to become acquainted with men in other lines of business. So on the evening of February 23rd, 1905, he met 3 friends and discussed the idea. They joined together, rotating the meeting place among each other's offices, and thus Rotary came to be. Their numbers grew to be too many to meet in the office, so a luncheon club was formed and met in larger facilities. From that initial purpose of seeking good fellowship, soon came the realization that giving service to others was the cement that bonded the young Rotarians together with ongoing and lasting purpose. Note that you have now heard 2 tenets of Rotary: fellowship and service. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, Carolyn, it's you now on Zoom.
Hi, Jesse and Laura. Welcome to Sunrise. I speak from Zoom to symbolically urge you forward in a great new adventure to become more than a member of Rotary, to become a Rotarian. First, there are things you must learn. Primary is the object of Rotary International, the preamble of which is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise. Incident to this are 2 phrases: he profits most who serves best, and service above self. And of course, the famous 4-way test of things we think, say, and do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? And then lastly, is it fun? Most important in Rotary is participation, and this begins with your regular weekly attendance. Make Rotary an important part of your week. Learn the many ways to make up attendance and visit other local clubs. To appreciate the broad scope of Rotary, attend district assemblies and conferences, and if possible, an international convention.
Thank you, Carolyn. Bill?
Jesse and Laura, welcome to Sunrise. I stand beside you representing the members of this club. So that way I can walk with you in this great new adventure. We all will. You've been accepted as our newest members, For each new member, Rotary is a new adventure, and of course, you will get out of it only what you put into it. Strive to do best that which has been tried by many. You can become our greatest Rotarians. You are committing to participate in our new member training program, to serve on one or more projects and committees, and to become acquainted with and enjoy the fellowship of these Rotarians and others among the more than 1 million throughout the world. If you are willing to take this step in Rotary, step forward with me and wade through Zoom to fellow Rotarians who are welcoming you.
Thank you. We're honored this evening to have our district governor, 6110, Jay Craig.
Hi.
He is going to give you your packets.
I am. You know, this is the greatest thing. There are so many great things about being a governor. This is my favorite, when you get to induct a new member to Rotary. And this is an even easier job tonight because they said everything I was going to say. So all I have to do is tell you that you are the newest member that added to that 1.24 million people that we have around the world. And it's such an honor to have you here. And I understand you're a psychologist.
That's true.
Boy, do you have a fertile field to work with.
I'll give away all our secrets.
Especially throughout our district, we have a great district. We have the largest district in North America. And it's my honor to get to visit all of our 80 clubs, including 2 satellite clubs during this year. And I'm leaving in the morning for another trip to Miami and points north. That's Miami. I said Miami. You know why we do that in Oklahoma? Because it helps to keep us straight. We have to remember Miami is in Florida. Miami is in Oklahoma. And then we say Missouri instead of Missouri. Anyway, but when I was invited to be here tonight for your induction, I really jumped at the chance because I love to do this. So it's my honor to be here tonight. Inside these packets, you have your certificate of membership, the objects of Rotary. You have, oh my goodness, there's a card decal, and your pin is in here that you're going to wear every time you go anywhere. And we always do. Some people only wear it for meetings, and I think that's a mistake. When we went, a bunch of us went to Korea for the International Convention a few years ago. We were out at the airport. This is a true story. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. And there were several of us waiting to board the plane to go to Korea. And we're all wearing our pins. And a lady came up who happened to be blonde. And she said, asked me, she says, I'd just like to ask, what is that pin you're wearing? And I said, oh, we're Rotarians. And she said, I'm a Sagittarius. And I said, where's your pin? We like to let everybody know that we are Rotarians. We're very proud of it. And you know, Rotarians are special people, and they're considered that throughout the world. They're usually the movers and shakers of a community. The people you see here are, and they get things done. They make things happen. We're really proud to welcome you. So I'm going to give you each of these packets. Normally I would pin it on, but with what's going on, why don't you pin yourself? So here's your packet, Laura, and here's yours, Jesse. And if you would, everybody please stand and help me welcome the newest member. Now let's sit and give them a chance to talk. Tell us what this day means to you.
Well, as I said, I'm a 3rd generation Rotarian. My grandfather was president of the Downtown Rotary Club in Oklahoma City. My dad was in the North Rotary Club back when they began to accept women, and I made a commitment to him as a teenager that when the time came, I would be a woman in Rotary because it was so important to him. I came from Kingfisher originally in that Rotary Club. I was president of the El Reno Rotary Club, and I come to you from Club 29, who they love to say is the largest Rotary Club in the world, next to Kentucky, I think, every other day, or however that works. But anyway, Rotary has been important to me since I was a little girl. You talked about the pin. My father had one for every sport coat. And so when he went anywhere, he had a Rotary pin on. And I went with him one time when I was a little girl to have a coat fitted. And I said, Dad, that's not your coat. And he said, why not? And I said, well, it's missing the pin. That's how important Rotary was to us. So I'm very honored to be with you tonight, and I'm very excited to begin your vision with you. Great.
Well, I'm delighted to be here as well. Rotary is new to my family. It'll be a new tradition for the family that I hope to build. That's why I came to Tulsa, my partner. Well, it was in the bio. I didn't expect to meet such wonderful people as all of you. I've visited several meetings. I don't know, I just kind of enjoyed the forum that the Sunrise meetings took on, and really was moved by being introduced to the four-way test and some of those tenets. And I always really felt that it had such strong ethical principles to go along with, as you say, the movers and shakers, people who are influential, but have such a strong grounding in things that are extremely important to me in terms of community and in terms of creating an equitable future. And so I'm touched that I get to be a part of this. This is a step from coming from a family that would be more likely to be receiving the kind of help and support that Rotary extends to someone who gets to give that back. And so being invited to do that means an incredible amount to me, and I thank all of you for that chance. So.
Well said, both of you.
Jessica,
Thank you.
you're a little too hirsute. You look around, you're gonna have, you lose that big head of hair that you've got. You'll fit into the club.
Can you look together?
Yeah, he's not a member of our club.
Thank you all for coming this evening for the
Thank you so
induction.
much.
We look forward to seeing you on the fall on Wednesday morning.
All right.
And we'll see you then. You don't need to stay for a board meeting.
You're welcome to stay.
You're welcome to stay, but you might have other things you'd rather do, like that.
I appreciate you so much.
And if you'd like to be in the drawing, give me money.
Oh, I'm recording. Yeah. Okay, I'm stopping the recording, Carolyn, but you can stay on the meeting if you'd like to.